The next section in ecology we're going to talk about is going to be what shapes an ecosystem. We remember an ecosystem is everything that's living and non-living and how they interact together. So the first thing we're going to talk about is competition. All organisms compete, and they're going to compete for resources. The resources could include water, nutrients, light, food, or even spaces to live. And even plants will compete, such as the light and nutrients. So this competition is going to occur when the same or different species, they try to use a resource at the same place at the same time. So usually in competition, there's going to be a winner and a loser, and the loser is not going to survive. And we call this the competitive exclusion principle. So when we talk about a species niche, we are saying that's where they live, what they eat. So two species can't share the same one. Now when you're looking at this, here's an example of this. If you have different types of birds, they can still live in the same tree, but they have to occupy different areas of it to avoid the direct competition. Another interaction that takes place is predation. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it, but it's just one organism capturing and feeding on another organism. The predator is the killing, does the killing and the eating, and the prey is going to be the food. Another type of interaction you may not be as familiar with is called symbiosis. This is going to be a relationship in which these two species or organisms live closely together. And there's three types of symbiotic relationships: mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism. When we're talking about mutualism, both of the species is going to benefit from this relationship. The bee and the flower are considered a mutualistic relationship because the bee is going to get the nectar from the flower, but it's also going to help pollinate other flowers. So they're both benefiting from that, so that would be a mutualistic relationship. Commensalism, you're going to have one member that will benefit, and the other is neither harmed nor helped. The clownfish and the sea anemone are a great example of this. The clownfish cannot be hurt by the sea anemone's stinging because it has a mucus coat on it. So it does not hurt the sea anemone for it to live inside of it, but it helps the clownfish because it's going to protect the clownfish from other predators. And then last one is parasitism. This is going to be one organism is going to live on or inside the other organism, and it does harm it.